Hello, my Gemini friends. I'm Ulrich. I'm a Lenormand card reader, and today we will do your classic Lenormand card readings. These card readings are not short; they are very much into details. So, if you follow these card readings until the end, you will have a lot of details for yourself for the month to come. So, my Gemini friends, we will see here where it leads for you for the month of July. So, Gemini, here I go for your classic Lenormand card reading for the month of July. Hello, my Gemini friends, and welcome to your classic Lenormand card reading. As your first card here, my Gemini friends, we see the snake here. The snake is a card of wisdom. It's a smart card. It's an intelligent card. You have the two cards of smartness, intelligence, and stealth here. So these are very smart cards that we are having here. So we are asked here to be quiet with the snake here. We are asked not to share our thoughts, keep our thoughts for ourselves. Maybe there's a period here going on that you need to come more to a smart point of view. You need to think for the future where this is exactly want to go with you. This is also the card of diplomacy, tact, making a plan, especially with the fox here. We make a plan for our future, and this plan will need to be solid, because here we in the central card we have the house here, and the house likes solidity. It like to have a solid ground for building up for the future. Anyway, we see here also that we need to move when it's the right time. You will need to make a plan, and when this plan is totally ready, you will be ready to start making the foundations for the future. And then the central card that we have here is the house. The house is a card of stability. It's a card also of our direct environment. It could be our workplace, but it could also, because here this combination points to the work floor, but it also could mean the environment where you live. Maybe some transformation there in your house environment is going on, but we'll go later into more details. It also means that our family life is important. Maybe for some reason we are quiet in our family life. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe we're thinking, we are not talking too much. We are like in a period here of psychological transform. If you are a woman, this could be that your man is your husband or your partner is more in a period of psychological transforms. It's like he's changing. He gets more insights. He gets more wisdom. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. But as I said here, this is the card of foundations here. Also, in general, I would say you need to think wisely before you make a plan. And if the plan is secure, you can move on. But it's important with the card here, with the house here, that the foundations are good. The house always wins. So that means, for instance, if you go to a casino, you know that eventually the house always wins if you keep gambling. But here we see, if we make this solid foundation, this could really lead to good transformance that we are seeing here. It's possible also that you need to face certain challenges in your life. That was what we are seeing here with this combination. This could be a transformance, a change on the work floor, but this could all be for the better for yourself. Then we're going to mirror the corner cards. We have the snake and the sun here. If you need to manage certain things in your life, for instance, if there is a situation, a mental tricky situation, if people try to trick you, you will have insights. You will see it coming, because that's why we need to keep quiet. We need to observe. The snake is a very observative card, and so is the fox. So if you observe the situation and certain people try to bring you in difficult circumstances, you will see through the situation before it happens to you, because the snake has penetrating eyes. It's like an X-ray that you have, and also combined here with your feeling, with your intuition, you will know what is coming to you. It doesn't mean we don't need to be careful. It's always wiser with this combination to be quiet and to strike literally when it's the right moment. We also will, if you do so, you will come out on top. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also it points that we will need to reach our goals in a roundabout way. The snake only moves when it's safe. So it's possible if you see certain object or certain rules or regulations are not in what you're thinking, you just go around it, because the snake is a very flexible card. This is what we are seeing here. But you could go a very long end or far end with diplomacy and tact. This is what we are seeing here. There could also be a certain desire for happiness. We could also see, even if things are difficult, we will see things in a positive way, but we literally could penetrate the situation with our eyes. If somebody has betrayed you in the past, you will reverse the situation in your advantage. This is what we are seeing here. That's why it's important here to make a plan. But it's possible that if you make a plan for your own business, for doing something on your own, it could be quite expensive. This is what we are seeing here. If you want success, it could ask some investment from you here. This is what we are seeing here. But if you have enemies, this is very positive for approaching your enemies, people who have bad intentions to you on the work floor. If you have a difficult situation in the home front, also you will be successful if you make a plan here. You will have the right vibes, the right intuition, how to act if you think smart here. The snake is also a card of sensuality, so there also will be sensuality involved, but we will later on see where it is. It's possible also, sometimes also this is the card of espionage. So it means that we literally could operate a little bit like a spy for getting to our goals. This is what we are seeing here. But we need to keep a clear head. This is very important. Normally, Gemini, they are not too easy to get emotional, and it's important here that you don't get emotional. Although you will have a lot of feelings and emotions, it's important not to implement them. You keep them to yourself. This is what we are seeing here. Even maybe people try to double cross you, and if they try, you will see through it here. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also it points that we might get infatuated, somebody who is close to us. We could fall in love here with this combination of cards, but be careful. We will go later into that, because these cards here, the snake and the fox, are not really good cards here for falling in love. We need to be very careful. If we approach it in the right way, we can make the best out of it. This is what we are seeing here. But there will be a longing for warmth, for closeness, for emotions, for feelings. But it's also important, if you have, or if you would interact with somebody, that there is no pillow talk. We need to be wise here with this combination of cards. Don't be overwhelmed from your emotions. But you will do a lot here with this combination for achieving success. This is what we are seeing here. It's important that we focus. Focus is the main thing here. Focus and foundations. That's the most important here also. But it's possible, if you have a lot of pressure on your work or stress on your work, or there's a transformative situation going on here, that you have the feeling that you need to go out, that you need to party, and maybe you go out and you party. This is what we are seeing here. This is possible here with this combination of cards. Then we're going to go in the bottom cards. We have the stars and the man here. This points that maybe somebody in your surroundings is supportive to you, somebody who helps you maybe for making your dreams come true. Maybe there's a form of intuition. Maybe this person operates like the knight in shining armor here that we are seeing here, and you could get infatuated because this person helps you. This person could really believe in you, and you could really have the feeling that this is somebody from you. He could also, this person himself, he could also have clear insights, because we have the stars here. So it means that the person sees things also clear. He has a clear thinking mind. He's realistic, down to earth, a little bit like Gemini itself, because Gemini also in general, they are very realistic. They have in general a clear mind. This is what we are seeing here. This person could also be, let's assume that you know this person from the work front, or he's in your home environment or close to your home environment. We see here that this person could be quite popular in the neighborhood. This is what we are seeing here. Or maybe he's even a local celebrity. This is what we are seeing here. There is also here a form of fate that we are seeing here. We have faith, we have trust in this man, but be careful what you share, what you talk, especially especially about business. Be careful. Don't let your emotions get involved. No pillow talk, as I said here. It's very important, that one. Then we have the snake, the moon, and the sun here. The horizontal line, there's wisdom, there's calmness. It's important to stay calm here with this combination. I'm thinking you can hear, but Gemini sometimes also they're a little bit nervous. So it's important with this combination that you stay calm. If you're facing problems, you need to solve them in a calm way. And if you solve them in a calm way, this is a very positive card. The sun is very strong. So it means that we will have a positive result of it. If people around you are negative or they bring you in a negative mood, it's best to avoid them, to keep away from this here. You will also, it will also become clear to you certain feelings and emotions that you maybe did not understand before. They will become clear to you. This is what we are seeing here. If you negotiate for a job, because this is possible also with this combination of cards, you should negotiate. Don't say immediately yes, because here you have the strength of negotiations. They are mostly Gemini, they are very good communicators. So you should use your feeling and your communication skills for if you want a job, or if you negotiate for a job, or if you negotiate for a contract. This is very important. You will achieve your goals if you negotiate wisely and calm. You need to make a plan. And if you make a plan, you will be able to strike, and you will catch the people who interview off guard, and you will get what you want. This is what we are seeing here. The fox here is a very smart card. Also, like the snake, it operates between dusk and dawn, but this is more focused on the work. So you will have a very good operating mood for achieving things. And these things will ground you, because the house like to be grounded. Also, probably you will negotiate about certain rules and regulations. You want to have things clear and in a certain pattern, because the house likes to keep to the rules. You want to play it probably by the rules, but there will be emotions involved also, especially with the moon there. You should negotiate, as I said here, in your advantage here. Be careful also not to get emotionally betrayed. I already mentioned it. Be careful what you say to certain people. Even if they help you, try to balance your words. Be absolutely sure that the people that you confide in are absolutely trustworthy. Be careful here with this combination, because there could be some people around you that charm you, but with a certain goal. So be careful what you're saying here with this combination. It's sometimes dangerous, this combination, for betrayal. This is what we are seeing here. You could be enchanted, maybe in love by this person, and you could say things that actually afterwards work against you. It doesn't mean that you cannot be close, but be careful what you are saying here with this combination of cards. It's possible also, I'm going to mention it now, if you have a relationship with a partner, for instance, you're engaged or you're married, the snake always points to triangles. This goes two ways. If you negotiate for a contract, it means that you have somebody running against you. There's more than one candidate. If they tell you that you are the only one, this is not correct. Here with the snake, there's more than one candidate. That's why you need to negotiate. You need to show yourself strength. This is what we are seeing here. And if you negotiate, you will get it. The other side of the snake is, if you are in a relationship, it means somebody else is involved. This could be that you are involved with somebody else, or a partner, a lover, a person that you are engaged to is involved with somebody else. If you don't know this, this is what the cards, this is one of the possibilities that the cards are telling us here. And this is not alone, because we have the fox here also. There is half-heartedness. This person can be close to you for specific reasons, maybe for getting information, maybe for this, maybe for that, but there is another goal than the heart. This is what we are seeing here. So be careful here what you are saying here. And it could annoy you a little bit. This is what we are seeing. Maybe you have the feeling, because you will have very strong feelings here that we are seeing here. It's possible also because the moon has a cycle, that this is not the first time this happens. Maybe you confided in this person before, you had a negative experience, and still you give your confidence. Be careful if you do so, because you could come in the same situation again here. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes this combination literally points that we could be confronted with people who are have no fidelity. This is what we are seeing here also. If you do business, be careful. If you transfer money, if you sign contracts, if you have made business arrangements, that you are not getting involved with people, with con people, people who are not honest. This is also what we are seeing here, because then afterwards you could have disappointment. So make your bed, investigate, check, be calm, look around you, don't act too fast, make a plan, investigate. This is the card of investigation also. Investigate what you're doing. It's very important here that we are seeing here with this combination. What you also will have, there will be certain longing for closeness. This could be sensual longing, that you have a sexual longing towards a certain person. And there could really be some steaming events here coming here, especially with the sun here, because the sun and the moon together, they are the cards of fertility. This is what we are seeing here. So this gives a lot of hormones, this combination, and the snake can give a lot of longing and focus on another party. If there would be somebody who you are in love with, who you are infatuated, but be careful with the snake. This is what I'm saying here for this month. It's wise to be wise and to tread lightly here. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also you could have a conflict with yourself, because between wisdom and ambition. This is what we are seeing here. And probably your mind keep turning, and you need rest sometimes. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Here we see that there could be a kind of dark shadow. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. But if you focus on the job, for the job, it's very good here with this combination of cards here. But there could be a lot of energy if you focus here. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also you will be a little bit tired, but mostly with the sun, you are very easy to regain your strength here with this combination. But there will be a lot of psychic abilities. You will see a lot of things. The sun and the moon and the sun, it tells what we have learned in the past. We can apply this for our work. So it means there's a form of depth, experience in the work that we are doing. Somehow we have the experience. Maybe it's intuitive, or if you don't have experience, it's the intuition. You intuitively know what to do in the kind of job here. This is what we are seeing here, but you will have deep insights here that you can apply, and it will come naturally to you. It's like a gift here that we are seeing here, and there will be progress. You will be very practical in the job. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. There will be a lot of inspiration. For instance, this is a very good combination also for working in the artistic world, for working in the world of movies, of illusions, stage plays. This is all very good here with this combination. You literally, if you are in a difficult situation in your work, it's possible that you make a stage play. You pretend. This is what we are seeing here. For protecting yourself, this is what we are seeing here. You will be very diplomatic here with this combination. It's also possible that certain people are very attracted to you. So you could have the feeling, is this person hitting on me? And probably yes, because the snake gives attraction. So if you want or not, there will be some attraction here. This is what we are seeing here. The persons around you could become excited, or you are excited for them. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. You will also see, it's possible also that you get deeper insights into your own mind. You will discover some layers of yourself in your mind that were not clear for you, and they will come to light. You will become aware of them, because the sun makes things clear. The moon is the subconsciousness. The snake gives the insight. So you get the picture here, how it works. Anyway, when you would have competition on a certain area of your life, and they would make a move against you, you will know. You will know it. You need to trust your feeling. You will think, yeah, one of these days, this or that gonna happen. That's exactly what I mean. You will feel it. And then you need to act in advance so this cannot happen. You need to trust your feeling. It's very important here with this combination. Also, you will feel certain longings from other people. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. There could be here some things that you perceive as forbidden desires, but it's all, of course, it's all a point of view that we are having here with this combination. Sometimes we are confronted with the dilemma: are you repressing or are you controlling? So we have also a little bit this combination here. Then we have the moon and the sun here. Here we see that the alchemical process coming together, man and female literally mix, they come together, and here the snake is a symbol of the organs. So here the sexual organs. So we see here man and woman are coming together here. This is what we are seeing here. There's a very strong connection with a person around you. Maybe you try to ignore it and they try to ignore it, but it's really there here with this combination. Sometimes also this is a combination for being successful. So if you play it smart, you will have success on the work floor or in your business. But the important thing is to play it smart. There can be great achievements here if you play it smart. Here you see that these two people are like day and night. So there is an attraction because of the differences. So we need to be careful with that here with this combination of cards. Sometimes also, if you work a lot, it means that we take some days off or a day off here with this combination. Sometimes also it points that if we work a lot, for instance, if you would be an artist, that you reverse the day. For instance, you sleep during the day and you work in the night hours. So the things could be reversed here for certain reasons. Then we have the second horizontal line here. We have the fox, the house, and the coffin. The fox and the house here, it could be that you're considering renting a place. Maybe you want to start your own business. And if you do, this could be bringing a big transformation. You will be in for a big psychological transformations, some rules, some regulations that have been applying for you, that you have been following. Maybe the way you raised will be totally transforming. For instance, if you are raised with certain rules, regulations, spirituality, religion, it could be that you have a total transforms in that front. This is what we are seeing here, because the coffin is a psychological transforms. It brings out what is in the depth, and you have learned, and it comes up. And these rules could literally change here. This is what we are seeing here. But there is a form also of not sharing. Here we keep secrets. We make rules with ourselves and regulations not to share. This is what we are seeing here. If it's for achieving your goals, this is very good because you will be focused on yourself. Sometimes in business, we need to be hard, and this is what we are seeing here. This is also a very good combination for being for getting a strong foothold, for moving forward. You will not let go here. This is what we are seeing here. You will embrace your duties with this combination of cards. You will establish certain rules and regulations, and you will hold on to them. But in other fronts, your personal rules and regulations could change. It's possible that the situation on your home front, whatever this may be, where you live, is also in a transformative stage. It's possible that certain family members, you are for some reason suspicious to them, you don't trust them 100%, and it makes you change. This is what we are seeing here also. If this is not the case, maybe you're unhappy with the area where you live, because this also points to that we want a change of the area where we live. So the cards always give possibilities. The cards are not fixed. They give us possibilities. So what I'm mentioning here are possibilities here for you. This also points that we probably want to work at home, or we have the possibility for working more at home with this combination. But in the family, there could be some issues here that we are seeing here. Maybe you need to be smart with your family. Maybe you need to go around, beat around the bush, not sharing everything. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards here. This is also, if they want to bring you in certain groups, in the family group, it's possible you keep distance. This is what we are seeing here, because you're overthinking the situation. Where exactly do I fit in? This is what we are seeing here with this combination. If family members would become too intrusive in your privacy, and Gemini, they like to be free, you will keep your distance. if you feel that. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Sometimes also we need to be careful that we don't start hating people, but it's best here that we are careful also with family members here, especially if there's oppression by rules. Maybe you will not accept anymore. For instance, if people invade your privacy, you will be strict for them. Probably you close your doors, you lock your door, you try to be alone, you make rules with your face, you give certain facial expressions that you that you want space. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. It's important here, if people are too invasive, that we keep our distance here with this combination. We need to take care of ourselves first, because the fox is our self rules. You need to implement your own rules and regulations, and they will notice that you change. You will not be able to cover it up. You will probably be more quiet. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the house and the coffin here. It's possible also that you decide to stay away from home for a while. Maybe you need some time on your own. Maybe you go somewhere. Maybe you go to another area. Maybe you go to a place that you like for being alone for a while. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. Maybe you go to some friends or a certain community where you feel better. It doesn't mean that you actually immediately going to move, but because of the changes, there is some movement here. This is what we are seeing here, because maybe there are problems on the home front, on the work front. This is what we are seeing here, or both here. But if you stay in the place where you live, you will keep isolated. You will keep on your home because you're transforming, you're changing. You're literally like a snake that is losing its skin. You're becoming somebody else. This is what we are seeing here. As we know, Gemini is two. They have two faces, like Janus, like the god of Janus. So here you will go into your other side. You are transforming. The other side, the second Gemini, your second face here. This is what we are seeing here. This is not necessarily a bad thing, what I'm saying here. This can be a very positive thing here for you here. If people annoy you too much or they disturb you too much, you will also need rest. Here, this is what we are seeing here with this combination. But certain family traditions, certain rules, regulations, you will not accept them anymore. You are changed here, because you could have the feeling that everything stays the same forever. It's stagnant. This is what we are seeing here with this combination, and you are in for a restructure. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible, if you have overthought the situation, that you move away. This is possible also with this combination. It's like we are burying the rules and the regulations, because the coffin, it buries things. So it's possible that you bury the rules, bury the regulations, certain rules and regulations that you are raised in. But it's important here, your privacy will be very important. Don't let people come on your territory, because the house is territory. Make sure that you make people clear what is your territory, how far they can go with you. If you don't make it clear, you could have consequences. So you need to make it very clear to people in a diplomatic way. What are your borders? Because the house is limitations, borders. So make it clear that they know where they are, because else they could stay intrusive, and this is not good for you. It would put psychological, maybe too much psychological pressure on you here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. If we are changing, don't be surprised if you also do a makeover of your hair. You wear other clothes. This will come with the package. You will change also. You could change your hairstyle. You can change your clothes. This is what we are seeing here. Especially if there is a new job involved, you could be in a transformance here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Sometimes this also means that we are literally changing to our core. It's like something is changing us to the core. We want to change it totally. We want to have a total makeover. This is what we are seeing here, with this combination of cards. If the situation would escalate, but I think not, because I think you will be wise. But if the situation would come to a point that you don't want to go, it's possible that you leave the place where you live. You will do that in quiet, because we need to see that we are able to stay who we are. especially if the pressure gets too big. Also on the health front, if certain pressure is put on you for certain medications, because we know now there's a lot of pressures of government, be careful if you make certain decisions for medication, for, you know, what is going around as government putting pressure for another shot, for another, be careful here with this combination. If you are not into that, be wise. Sometimes with the snake, it's best to be wise. Think of yourself. If you have information of that, it's wise. If you don't have information, investigate. Look on the internet. There's a lot of sites that give information. There's a lot of things that are hidden, that are covered up, related to the viruses and to the jabs here. Be careful. Be wise. Be wise. Inform yourself before you take the next step, before you take administer the next one. So be careful here with this combination of cards. If you move here, you will start over, and it's possible if you decide to move away, it's possible that you start with nothing. For instance, you could go to a place, to an apartment that has very basics or almost nothing, but you are more happy with that, with having a chair and a bed, and that you have rest. This is possible also with this combination of cards. Sometimes also some issues from our childhood here could be rising here. You could have an unsafe feeling also in the place where you are. This is what we are seeing here. And with these cards, we need stability. We need to transform in a stable environment. And this is exactly probably what you're going to do. And if you do, it will have a very positive effect on you. This is like a chemical change. This is like we turn lead into gold, like in the Middle Ages here. This is what we are seeing here. You will literally look for your real home, where you belong, where you feel home. This is what we are seeing here. But this is also slowly making progress in life here, but we need to be smart here. If there is too much pressure in your work and you kept up the pressure for a long time, it could be that you are asked in your job if you are willing to take a promotion, but it's possible that you decline. This is possible. So let's assume you get an offer for a promotion and you say, I need to think about it, because you will think about it, but actually in your mind, you already have decided, but you will linger with it. You will linger with it. Also, be aware if you decline that this will have consequences, because they will see you in a different light. Anyway, here we see also that barriers are important, limits are important here. Sometimes also, I said here already that you have deep insights. For some people, also, it means that there is a portal to the other side. So if you are very sensitive for these things, for the other side, for people who have passed over, here we see that the doors of the other side are very easy to open. So don't be afraid of that. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's possible that this happens to you, that somebody get in touch with you from the other side. This is what, it's not necessarily a negative because you have protective cards here, but there could be somebody reaching out for you and you could be very sensitive for this now. Of course, it will not apply on everybody, but there's a possibility here that the doors of the other side are more easy go open. Also, it's possible that an official, somebody in charge on your work front, is due to some reasons is disappearing. Maybe there's some illness with a responsible and suddenly they disappear. Maybe that's why you ask them, they ask you to take the place. Maybe this person operated as very strict, a little bit like a dictator. There's very few people. Maybe if you have colleagues, maybe nobody is actually unhappy to see him go, but there is something here that this person might get an issue here, but of course it's not a reply on everybody. This person could be very strict, a little bit a dictator, if this is happening to you on the work front. But it's wise with this combination, we make a plan. Plans are very, if you want to move out, you need to feel the situation. If you're home from, it's escalating, don't let yourself be driven out. See that you are in charge. because it's difficult sometimes if something would extremely happen and they put you out on the place where you live. So make a plan, be prepared, look around you. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. Here we could have a feeling that something in ourselves is mourning, but we have no place to put it. It's like we are mourning, and it's like a love without a house. We don't know exactly where we need to put this mourning. It just takes time. It's all part of the psychological transformation that you are going here, that we are undergoing here. But if you have a difficult period and you move in another place, even though you have few in your house, when people come in your house and you have only few, you will really make them feel at home because of what you experience. You know very good here how to entertain people, make people feel at home in your house. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. If you have a very strong feeling for security before in the place where you love, where you lived, you will let it go also. We have the ability here to let go. For some people, but of course it will apply only on a select group, there could be some changes. As I said here, this could be somebody who's passing away, maybe a responsible, maybe somebody on the work floor here who is passing away. This is possible also with this combination of cards. I know nobody likes to hear that, and other card readers, they don't want to share about that, but I'm sharing here with you. There's a possibility here. As I said, it will not apply on everybody because there's a psychological transformance. There could be a physical transformance. So this don't apply on yourself. It applies on somebody else. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. You need to put it in context. Then we have the stars and the heart and man. The stars and the heart here, if you had a difficult situation in the past, you will be able, your heart will be healing and you will be forgiving, even though it's strong. But in the beginning, it will not be easy, but slowly you will come into it. This is what we are seeing here. You will strive for a certain relief. You will strive for freedom. As I said, Gemini, they like to be free. If you are in love, or if you had a love wish for a certain person, or if you want to be together on the sensual front, this wish will be granted. But as I said, be careful here with the snake and the fox. Remember what I said earlier. But there will be, you will have a very good feeling. It will bring good feelings, but be careful what I said earlier. If your relationship before was difficult, there could be some improvements also. This is what we are seeing here. But sometimes here with this combination, we need to be careful here not to see our lover in a euphoric way, that we think this is the absolute love for me, because the things could be a little bit literally in the stars. Maybe our head is in the clouds, our heart is clouded. So be careful, keep your feet on the ground here with this combination of cards. But this is also a forgiving mood. If people done bad things to you, you will be able slowly to forgiving for overcoming them here. You probably will be tender. Be careful who you are tender to, also for protecting yourself. This is what we are seeing here, but there will be a trust in love here. But as I said, we need to be careful. Then we have the heart and the man. This is a person who is very close to you, who you have confidence in. Excuse me. It's possible also that this person that is close to you has been going through hard changes. Maybe you are feeling each other and you share the same stories and you understand each other well. This is what we are seeing here. There's a combination here from the heart. So you understand each other from the heart here. And there are good insights here. Maybe this person can look into your heart, or you can look into their heart, and there's something new coming here. This is what we are seeing here. It could be that a friend turns into a lover. but as I said, move slowly. This is what we are seeing here. There could be some passion here towards each other. This is what we saw earlier here. This person could be very charitable. If you have very few in the beginning, this person could help you for finding things that are not too expensive. He could help you, lend you a helping hand. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes if we are in a difficult situation, this is a very good thing. Then we go in the vertical lines. This is the near past, this is the now, and this is the future. So we will see how we implement this here. We have the snake and the fox here. So we need to be careful here that people don't play tricks on you. I get the same here combination here, but you will see through them, but it doesn't mean we don't need to be careful. We already go into that in details. It's possible that you need to toss and turn the situation till you are on the right track, but Gemini has a flexible mind, but you will need to apply it. But you have more abilities here now for doing so, especially if people try to deceive you, they try to play tricks on you, you probably will see them. It's like you have a guidance here. This is also a protective card, and this also is a protective card. Somebody around you could be a little bit perfidious, so we need to be careful here with this combination. There could be some untransparent things here. Things are going on also behind our back. Be aware of that here. If you have the feeling and your hair is standing straight on your back, here this feeling will probably be correct. But here we see also the sensual tension is here. Some things on the sensual or on the sexual front will not be spoken out, but make sure they are there here with this combination of cards here. But for reaching our goals, this is on the work floor. This is a very good combination. You will have clear insights where you want to go. Then we have the fox and the stars here. This is the positive, that you are clever in the job, smart in the job, diplomatic in the job. This is really good on that area. This is what we are seeing here. You are able to achieve certain goals here. You will keep to certain rules and regulations. You could really also, sometimes it's that we are important at our job. People may be asking you because you know a lot, maybe your mind is everywhere, and people come to you and they ask, you know, this and that, and maybe you know a lot. And this is also, it's like you're a little bit like you're the center of things, and a lot of things evolve on you. That maybe also that's why they would ask you for the promotion. But as I said, it's possible that you decline because you don't agree with the business policy. Maybe you're thinking about doing something on your own. This is what we are seeing here. You could also be confronted on the work front with people that are quite popular, or in a way are famous, maybe in the neighborhood where you live, or maybe they are literally quite famous or important in extreme circumstances. This could mean that you work with celebrities. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. Anyway, also sometimes you will feel that you need to keep distance from people, and then other times it's like you want to feel that you want to be part of the universe. So it's also a little bit a difficult situation here, what we are confronted with here. Then we have the second vertical line. Then we have the moon and the house. There's a very strong longing. Also, this means honors, respect at work. We are respected at work. This is what we are seeing here. There's invitations. Sometimes also it's possible that in the place where we live, people are invited, you invite people. This is what we are seeing, or you are invited in places. There are honors, there's respect on the work floor. This is what we are seeing here. But be careful here that if you invite certain people, that this don't transform in something that you don't want it to transform in. But honors are here. If you do certain hobbies, also there's a focus on the hobby. It's possible that you get intertwined more in your hobby, or you're considering for making your hobby your work. This is possible also with this combination. It's possible that you come together with like-minded people, you talk about it, what you want to do. But as I said, be careful who you share the information with. Follow your intuition. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. If you go to a certain place, even though the house would be very simple, let's assume you move out. And if you are alone, even though it's simple, you could feel for you, this is exactly where you want to be now. This is what we are seeing it. But of course, it's not necessarily that you go into basics, but if you move to a place, you will find that you are where you need to be, because your heart is upon the house. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, you will also do some planning for going out. We saw that earlier here. There's some fearfulness here related to family life here also. Then we have the house and the heart. There's a strong longing here for a happy family life, for feeling at home here. This is what we are seeing here. You want to find a loyal lover. If you're looking for a flat or a small place, this is that we find exactly what we want to find. This is a very good combination here for that. So it will come to you. It's like you don't know, you go into a street and something you see there for rent, you're not looking for it, and it's there. This is what we are seeing here. Or you open a newspaper and it's suddenly there in front of you. Anyway, if it's possible also with this combination, since these are secret cards, cards that like to cover up things, it's possible that you encounter a new lover or a lover that you keep that secret. You don't share that with the world. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination of cards. When you are engaged in certain sensual affairs also, it's like the world don't exist. You're very occupied with one another. This is what we are seeing here also. Then we go in the third vertical line, we have the sun, the coffin, and the man. Here we see there's things are turning into a successful here. There is achievements here. As I said, there are psychological transformations that go in a positive way. You will see things clear. As I said here, this point literally that we have mediumship. We see the other side. We feel things. We transform things here. This is what we are seeing here. There's also a healing from psychological problems. If you have had issues before, you will heal from them. If you had a hard time, this is what we are seeing here. You're recovering, you're getting more energy. There's possibly a holiday here that we are seeing here for recovering here. If there is a certain medication or certain herbs that you are taking, these will have a positive effect here. You will recreate your own situation in a positive way here. You will successfully putting something to rest out of the past. Here, the period of grief will be over. You will move to the next stage here with this combination of cards here. It's possible also on the society front, on the collective front, that you have certain insights, like you know what is coming for everybody. And it could be like you see a dark side of society that not everybody can see, or that everybody knows that is coming. You will have insights in this, and you need to trust yourself, as I mentioned, especially earlier, to certain pressure of medication. If you have the feeling, you need to do what is right for you, not what society oppresses you or dictates you. Follow your own path, follow your intuition. Your intuition is right. Anyway, we see here also that we come in again here. I see here that there is some people who are famous, that are important, that are coming into our life here with this combination of cards here. If we have a vehicle, this sometimes also points that we get another vehicle, or we make a makeover, not only with our person, but it's possible that if you have an old vehicle, maybe you drive an antique vehicle. This is possible also with this combination, or the vehicle is older already. This is possible also, or you're still working on the vehicle. This is what we are seeing. Maybe this is your hobby here, but this points to antique vehicles that we literally build up from nothing, and we remake them with this combination. And you will do it very solid. It will be very solid. If we do something with this combination, it's very solid. You will not, maybe even stronger than, for instance, if you remake something, whatever it is, a car or a house, or you reshape something, whatever that interests you, it will be a totally makeover. whatever it is here, whatever your creative side is, it's like we are buying something antique and we work it up from nothing and it's like new. This is total makeover. This is what we are seeing here. For instance, if this is for your house, I'm just giving an example here. You buy some old stuff for your house and this is old and you totally make this over. For instance, like an old stove or an old aircon or whatever it is, and you transform it like it's new. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. There's a depth inside of things here. It's literally that we make it very strong here. There's a lot of also electrifying moments that we have in our life. This is what we are seeing here. Clear insights. Sometimes we see things clear. We get a flash of insights here with this combination, but you will see the light in the end of the tunnel here. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also this points to money, making money off the books. This is what we are seeing here also. It's possible that you have a sideline that is off the books. This is what we are seeing here. If we have a sense of humor, this sometimes also points to graveyard humor. We see the darker side of the society and we turn it into something funny. The question will be if everybody will understand it, but the humor is really well put. It has a depth. And that's why not everybody might be able to understand it. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Some dark truths will come to you here with this combination and they will illuminate you. This is what we are seeing here. There's a lot of transformation here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards here. You will also have the feeling, what do I have to do or what do I have to let go to find my personal happiness? This is what we are seeing here, and this is what you will be overthinking. You need to find your own inner strength here. Then here we see the coffin and the man here. It's possible that for a certain period, somebody who you want close to you, or you yourself, you give absent, or somebody who you want with you is not, you're not able to reach this person for a certain period of time. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. But since we have the moon here, there is a possibility that there is a return. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. But there will be some shocking events in your life here that we are seeing here that you will be encountering with. But this will have a very positive effect with the long ride. But we could be encountering a rough ride here for a certain period here. Then we're going to see if we can add something with the cross here. We already saw here. Things are not transparent in the work front. Some people who visit you in your home here, a man or a woman visiting in your home, you will do some repairs here in the place maybe that you rent, or here, this is what we are seeing here. Threat of privacy here, we see here also. If you go to a certain place and you decide to live on your own and certain people want to visit you, you will also have certain rules and regulations. Maybe your privacy is invaded before and you will be very strict. If you tell to people, come at 7, you will not open the door at 6. You will want them to keep to the rules and the regulations. You will not bend here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. But you will feel very good at the place where you are living here. This is what we are seeing here. There could be a confrontation here. We are confronted with our true desires and traditional lifestyle. Then we have the house and the man. Somebody comes to your house, somebody you already know for a very long time here. This also could be a colleague that you have confidence here. They could visit you more. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards here. This person could be quite conservative, but for a way you respect her or his opinion. This is what we are seeing here. This person could be very attached to the home country. This is what we are seeing here. He could have a different point of view as you yourself, or you could be a little bit conservative in some area of your life here. But this person could respect your privacy here. That's probably why you are interacting with them. Then we have the sun, the house and the stars here. If you take a vacation, maybe you go out for a day, but there's also a part of you that want to stay relaxing at home here. Again, here we see a home-based business that you are considering here. Maybe you're considering also something with relaxation. Maybe you do something relaxation. This is what we are seeing, or you have a relaxing hobby, or you're relaxed by your hobby. This is what we are seeing here. You want to become more established. Then we have the house and the stars here. You will move on to the next stage in your life. Certain wishes, domestic wishes, will be granted to you here because the stars protect us. Sometimes also this combination is that the place that we are living is out of the ordinary. So it might be a place that is not, maybe somebody didn't think about it and you think, maybe I can turn this thing into my home. This is possible also, like a home that is not classic, not traditional, because the stars, they sometimes give out of the ordinary things. So your living environment could be quite extraordinary, or you live in a place that not everybody would think of from living there, but you feel at home here. This is what we are seeing here. This could also have to do that the place where you're going, or the environment where you choose to live, there's something happened there that was an important event happened there, maybe, or the place is known. Everybody knows the place. Like if you mention that in the area and you say there, everybody associated with something that happened there before. This is what we are seeing here with this combination also. So Gemini, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this very in detailed Lenormand card reading. You will need to play it smart here with this combination of cards. If you have interest in financial card readings, we do also financial card readings. They are very short card readings, but they are very good guides on your financial front. And then also we have the spiritual card readings. They are more like the spiritual guides. If certain questions here were not answers, maybe you can find them there. They're spiritual card readings. They take about 10-15 minutes, so they are more short. They are with 3 cards. Anyway, Gemini, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for considering subscribing, and we see each other next time. Bye-bye for now.